Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. So, we're in the storage room because I've been very busy and I want to show you how much we've gotten recently. So, as I AFK'd last episode for a little bit, for I think it was 4 or 5 hours, this was all of the loot. They both have their own chests right now. and, yeah, I had to fill up shulker boxes with, with them because I ran out of space. And I could have expanded, but honestly, the shulker boxes, it's a good solution for me, and I'm fine with that for now. We still have a lot of shulker boxes laying around, and it's the same over here. Chests are full, and not as many crystals, but for this farm, it's a lot, and crystals are hard to come by. And with the ink sacks, I have them over here for now. We have a shulker box full, and then a bunch of those, which perfect because I need a lot of dark prismarine. We will be AFKing that farm for a lot of times. I also went ahead and AFK'd the gas farm. I AFK'd for 4 or 5 hours. It's not advanced. It's not a big farm. We know that already. So this is all the gunpowder I have. I'd already made some rockets, and I've used probably about a stack of rockets as well. So not a bad farm. You can also tell I have haste on me right now, and I set up a beacon. So I want to go down and show you real quick what we're doing with the beacon. But first, I want to fly over the village because finally, after who knows how long, we're going to start dealing with all of the villagers. And by all of the villagers, I mean all of the villagers that are still in here. There should be enough, but if not, we can breed more. Today, we're going to build up part of the village, or at least deal with the villagers that are over here. And I'm thinking of doing it over here. I've already kind of test built it out in my my creative test world for this, so I'm hoping it'll turn out good. But in order for us to actually start working with the villagers, we have to go down to where that beacon is coming to, or coming from. So outside, this is what we have down here. This is an enderman. He got trapped in a minecart and actually managed to make his way down the track, and I ended up just keeping him. I'm gonna name him Enderbutt because, I mean, he's like half of me, so I've been keeping him here in the minecart. We have the beacon here, and it's with haste 2 because, as you guys can tell, I've been mining a lot. The amount of diamonds I've gotten from this is up on the chest through the system right here, so I'll show you guys afterwards. But I need a lot of cobbled deep slate, so, and I've dried my chests full of them already, so I'm going to be mining out for a little bit, but I felt like I should come and say hello for this episode. So once I'm done mining and I feel like we have enough cobbled deep slate and enough tuff, we will go and get the rest of the blocks we need, because I want to show you guys my build palette, and I'm very excited for this. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. Alright, so I was able to refill the top and the second chest, and then some of the bottom, which that should be enough for now at least. We need to go to we need to go to a few places, but one of the materials we're going to be using in the village is actually over here. We're going to use honeycomb, and I have probably not as much as I thought I did, but that's okay, because I'm at this point wasting honeycomb. I'm going to make up some more blocks. I thought I had a crafting table down here. Okay, I'll have to get a crafting table down there. But yeah, I'm gonna craft up some more honeycomb blocks, and I'm going to kind of figure out that storage for them. And then where else do I need? I have to look at what else we need because I'm confused. Okay, so honeycomb has been figured out. I stored it away in the storage room. In an unnamed chest. Jeez, I cannot speak. I want to show you guys a few things. We need to gather up a bunch of birch. Now, I've had this birch forest back here. I had used it a few times, as you guys can tell. I made a beautiful little house. I made a beautiful little house to camp out and to sleep and stuff, because it's helpful. But over this way, right here, this looks, honestly, I've known this has been here. I flew around a little bit once I got my elytra, just for the heck of it, and it looks amazing, especially this part right here. So we might eventually do something over here with this, because I think this is really cool, and I think we could make it look better, maybe. I don't know. I'm just not sure what we would do. So I'm gonna gather up birchwood, and then we have a few other things to gather up, but the birchwood will be fast, and then we have to make a trip to the desert and to the nether. So I'm gonna kind of get all that figured out now. All right, so I've spent who knows how long gathering up materials, and this is the amount of shulker boxes we have full of stuff. Crimson stem. We have. It took the longest, and this is reminding me I'm gonna need to make a tree farm because this was so difficult to get. Birchwood, that was pretty easy. Dark prismarine, that was pretty easy. Honeycomb, that was no work at all. Spruce, that was also no work because I had a bunch laying around. Stone brick was pretty easy. Deep slate, I did some off-camera mining, and that was pretty simple. I have all this extra stuff from like previous builds with the buildings and the tower over there. So before we build or start at least trying to attempt to work on the village, I want to go use this. So I'm thinking we finally go and get some netherite. Because we can put netherite on our pickaxe and on our shovel and stuff to kind of make them last longer, because I have a feeling both of them are going to be put through a lot, including our axe actually, throughout the next few episodes with whether or not tree farming in the village. So I'm gonna head over to the nether, and then I think honestly we'll just do like a really quick montage of just getting the netherite if I find any, but I have a feeling we'll probably find a few pieces lying around down there. For some reason, our iron golems like the nether. It's because the villagers that are in the cave for our trading are spawning them above the surface, and they managed to walk through. But I mean, I'm gonna leave them for now. So, hello. We have an issue. I died. I blew up TNT, and for some reason it hit the Enderman and it attacked me. And we have a very big issue now. Oh no. I think I lost a handful of things. Let's see. We'll do that for now. Do I have a pickaxe? I have this helmet, which I'll put on. Do I have? I'll take. Do I have any boots in here? No, I don't. Okay. There was. Okay, I'll take that sword just for the heck of it. I almost killed the Enderman. I was spamming him, and I still failed. I'm so afraid that we lost a lot of stuff right now. So let's try. I know exactly where I'm at for where I dug down, but I'm not happy right now with this. Well, we lost a lot of stuff. Okay, so we lost. Okay, the elytra's fine. We lost our silk touch pickaxe. We didn't lose that, which is kind of surprising. I thought we would. It looks like we lost just a bunch of blocks in our silk touch pickaxe, which unfortunately the silk touch is the one that was gonna be hard to get. I have no levels now. All right, guys. So after who knows how long, I got a new pickaxe, so Silky 5.0, because we've gone through 5 of these already. And this is Shiv too. I just like to name them because if we don't lose them or break them, as it turned out, we lost our shovel as well. They'll kind of go into the collection of all the items that we have, other than like these right here. All of those can go up here, I guess. All of these are old armor that we're gonna probably put into a museum. Other than that, that's just right now. If we need an axe or anything, we'll have that with Smite 5. So what I have now is netherite scrap. I smelted up all the netherite we have, so we can make 2 of these, and I need to make a smithing table. But I think we're going to put netherite on our pickaxe, our silk touch pickaxe, and on our shovel. So I'm gonna make a smithing table. Actually, no, I'm not gonna make one because I don't want to. Hold on, we'll go to the village. Surprisingly, I have not died doing that yet. And honestly, I find it so much fun to do when I'm bored. Alright, so our pickaxe and our shovel. And also because if we do die in lava or whatever, those will float, so we won't lose them. And because they're new tools, I'm perfectly okay with making them netherite instead of having to remake two different pickaxes. So now what we're going to do is clean up our mess from here. I need to grab another not another shulker box. I need to grab another ender chest now. I have extras because I forget if I'm using my fortune pickaxe. I forget that I'm using my fortune, and then I end up breaking it, and extras are helpful. As it's about to get dark, it's fine. Let's get over to the village, and I need to clear out some space. There's a few things I want to get rid of, some of the trees over here, and then I'm going to place down some planting blocks, and then I will show you guys what we have planned for the village today. Okay, so I've already placed some of the locations for the towers, and I know that this is going to just be so farther back in the video because I've put off of it for a while, but it's okay. So, to the towers here, this is actually where I'm going to aim for the entrance to be. And I'm going to be building in total today 4 towers. I wanted to get the first 2 lined up. The third one's going to be somewhere over there, and the fourth one is going to be somewhere over here, but the terrain, as you guys can kind of tell, is a bit of a mess, and there's a cave that I probably should light up, but I'm not going to. I'm going to actually kind of terraform that area, kind of just like cover that up. I have a bunch of dirt and grass, and I'm hoping it's enough, but if not, I'll figure that out. But I want to get a tower over here today as well. So what I'm thinking is we'll have a wall kind of, it's going to be really big and unnecessarily giant, honestly. I'm not sure if I'll come all the way up to the top of this snowy peak, but we'll have a wall coming off onto out of like the flower forest and up to here, not all the way back or anything. It's a really messy terrain, and I know that it's messy, but I've picked this spot particularly because of how messy it is, because I have an idea of putting houses kind of coming off of the mountain with like little perches kind of. So it's going to be a lot of work to do, but I'm going to, at this point, just time-lapse the terraforming and tower so that we can get this all done. So once the time-lapse is done, and I'm going to promise to not make it super long, so I do hope you stick around for that. If not, I understand. And yeah, once the time-lapse is done, I'll come in and kind of show you guys the block palette and the ideas completely for this entire village. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. Alright guys, so here are the towers, they're done. I do apologize for the little bit of a longer time lapse than normal. It was as short as I can make it without crashing Premiere Pro when I was editing, so it is what it is. I want to go over the block palette because it is quite different than the rest of what we've done. Particularly, I've taken the calcite and removed it from the builds along with the copper. I love Dark Prismarine, it's my favorite block. So I wanted to incorporate that into a build, and I figured our custom village, or our attempt at it, would be a great build for that. And our block palette also contains crimson wood, stripped crimson. I was debating doing like crimson stem without it being stripped, but I stripped it in the end of it. I think it looks a lot cleaner and better. So particularly with this is I've done these might change throughout the build of this village because we're going to focus on the wall first, and we're going to need to put a bunch more of these up. But I'm thinking is this right here will be our entrance to the village, and then if we have to move around like the lanterns and those are on the like the ground level, we will. But I kind of wanted to incorporate some texture to the side of the towers, which is why you see that there's kind of these like mixes between the layers, and I think it looks really cool. It adds a different it breaks up the solid line that we see in the rest of our towers, like even over there, solid line. And I think that's kind of why I enjoy this a lot better. I'm using honeycomb behind the windows. I've spent so long trying to figure out how to light that up, and I ended up just putting lanterns on the outside, which was what made me think of this, like these ledge designs. Um, but I don't know. I really like how the tower looks. I think it looks amazing compared to some of our other builds, and can't wait, honestly, to kind of explore more with this block palette in the future of the village, hopefully. If we can aim to get it done, I'll focus primarily on that, along with some other stuff that we need, some technical stuff that we need to get done. So, that being said, I am sorry for the longer time lapse if you didn't make it through that. I hope you guys don't mind, but it was worth it. And yeah, a little bit of a longer video, but I do apologize at the same time. I kind of don't apologize because it is what it is. My videos, you guys choose to watch them. So if you guys did stick it all the way to the end of this video, I greatly appreciate it. If you did enjoy and you want to leave a big fat thumbs up, I also greatly appreciate that. And if you guys want to see more episodes similar to this, consider subscribing and come along and join me in building this new village. I'm very excited. Hope you guys are, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Bye.